Okay, welcome back everybody, and today we are back in BeamNG.drive. Now today we are going to be transporting this truck and its cargo to the gas station on Johnson's Valley. Anyways, without further ado, hope you guys enjoy. Let's get on with the video. Starts off fairly easy, but soon we are going to get to a very, very rocky section. Now stay tuned until the end to find out if we do actually make it. Now, there is one thing: we may not reset, so any damage that we do take, we have to deal with for the rest of the ride. So we are going to try and take this very, very carefully. Now, we of course have 6 wheels. We can go into 6-wheel drive and low gear and lock all of our diffs. Right now we have everything unlocked because this is a fairly mild path still, at least for a vehicle of this caliber. But yes, we are soon going to be going to something very, very much more extreme. Alright, so over the little crest. Nothing too difficult. Not so far at least, but here we come to the far rockier section. Now, we gotta try and work our way through here. Actually, before we go into this, let's parking brake, low range. We'll leave the diffs unlocked for now. I don't think we'll need that. Alright, so it'll be fairly easy if, you know, if we could just reset if we did take any damages, but we can't. So, kinda gonna have to be a little bit careful. Now, the only problem is, okay, we probably need diff lock. Yeah. Alright, the only problem is that, you know, if we do go fast, we have a higher chance, a higher risk of taking damage. If we do take damage, then we have to deal with that. If it's just body damage, that's alright. But if we damage our engine or our suspension or our wheels... Ooh. Alrighty. Made it over the first rocky section here. Going over a little bit of a crest here. Alright, so this thing, yeah, the only downside is this thing is a little bit jumpy, so it's kind of like nothing, and it kind of jumps out at you. Alrighty. Lovely, and we probably going to keep all the cargo on the back fairly safe at this speed. Hopefully we won't get too squashed up in there. Overall, ooh, no, that is the drive shaft. Okay, hold up, let's do this a little better. Oh no, alright, we're good. Hold up, let's just whip the camera around to the front. Okay, that's the fuel tank. Hold up. Oh, there we go, look at that. Wouldn't call that intentional, but it definitely works out quite well. Alright. A little bit of beans. We are in low range, so, you know, a little bit lower of a range. A very high center of the track. We don't have the highest of ground clearance. It's not too bad ground clearance, but it's just not the best at the end of the day. This thing is not fully like off-road spec'd out. It's kind of just, ooh, got all the essentials, you know, all-wheel drive, or 6-wheel drive in this case. We got low range and diff lock. As you saw there at the start, without diff lock, this would be virtually impossible. Alrighty, so slowly just traversing the landscape. It's very, very rocky. Alright. And just a little bit more up this hill. This thing has very low power in first gear, and also very short first gear, which makes it kind of jumpy. First gear usually doesn't make it, then it goes straight to second gear, which is fairly high already. Alright. First bigger obstacle. Don't catch, yep, we didn't catch the rear bumper. Alright, hold up. So we're gonna do a little bit of a back up and, come back at it, kind of move here. A little bit more repositioning on the track. Ooh. We are allowed to node grab, by the way. To mention that. If we do get, like, stuck or we flip over, we are allowed to node grab, but no resetting. So, no matter what happens, we have to stick with it till the end of the track. Not doing too bad right now. The cargo still is very safe, and the truck is not yet damaged. At least not as far as I can see. Alrighty. Alright, over this little crest, little rocky crest, and a little bit of beans. There we go. Very interesting for a truck like this. I feel like the engine really only gets good torque at higher RPM. Very interesting, and it is a diesel engine, so it should get higher torque at lower RPM. But apparently not. Kind of needs a lot of RPM to get that torque. Mumbled that. To get the torque required, which is interesting. Usually diesel engines are fine on low revs, but it's still a beast, no matter what. Alright, up the hill, hold up. Let's get a little bit of first person action in here, whilst there's not too many rocks. I do have my mirror resolution set to very, very low. It's like almost on the lowest it can be. Still having dynamic mirrors though. Ooh. Can't see over the crest. Alright, it's kind of the downside of first person. Ooh. A little bit of scraping. I think I hit my bumper there a little bit. It's alright though. We're good. A little bit of beans. Okay, let's hold up. Third person again for a second. Assess the damages, or okay, not very many. I actually visually can't see any damage. That is very good. We have made our way across fairly easily. Look at that. And a little bit of a ditch. Back up. Come on, you got it. Oh, you beauty. Alright, let's go. Oh, second gear, and we're gonna make easy. You can never make it up a hill and win this thing in first gear. Always got to go to second. Maybe if we had manual transmission, I could rev it higher in first gear. Maybe then we'd get somewhere. But yeah, just kind of no revs in first gear. As soon as it gets any revs, it just throws it straight into second, which is fair. But yeah. All right, a little bit of. Bit of berries through here. We can do 20, I think. And I'd say we can go high range, unlock the diffs. This part, just kind of easier through here. Now from here it should be far easier getting to the main road. And we just got to get to the gas station. Is the final objective. I actually don't think I mentioned that, but yes, we're trying to get to the gas station. Hold up, a little bit slower over the bumps. Ooh. Now, of course, in a not off-road vehicle, this would be much harder, but this vehicle is definitely built for this. If you guys want to see other videos like this where I take some cargo through a certain area and I have to drive from point A to point B and deliver it safely, then make sure to like and subscribe and comment down below what you would like to see me do on what map and what route. Alright, we are zooming right now. Hold up, slow down for the bumps. The whoop-de-doos. Alright. We're good actually, yep. Oh no, still a little bit. It looks much flatter than it is. There's actually quite a bit of, quite a few bumps here. That one was very sharp. Alright. Luckily the 6x6 seems to be handling the bumps very well. So we have a longer base. I can already see that. The I don't know what it's called. It's right though. We're good. Means we're close to the main road. I actually do 40 kilometers an hour here. Miles an hour, that would be way too fast. But slow down a little bit more for the whoop-de-doos again. Now we can go a little bit faster. close to the main road, so the roads get a little bit better kept around here, I think. Alright, so, oh yeah, I did choose the right path. I actually do 50 down here. Look at that, look at the suspension bouncing up and down, but there's no bouncing up and down in the cab. The suspension just takes it all. Absolutely beautiful. The Autobello Stambecco, I think, yep, pretty sure I said that right, is actually, yeah, very off-road capable. Very fun to drive off-road. Just, you know, fun to drive as a whole. Alright. We are doing good. Hold up, let me use the transfer case. There we go. So we shouldn't be driving, you know, six-wheel drive, sorry, on paved roads. Could damage the, what am I trying to say? Anyways, we're almost at the gas station, so be inferior in a second. Let's try and not have to do some emergency braking here. Can it ease in? Almost made it. Look at that. Don't wanna fail it now. There we go. Words, English. Alright, and we are at the gas station. So we have made it all the way without taking any damage at all, basically. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Beautiful. It is in mint condition, and we are here at the Tyranno's gas station. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Comment down below what you'd like to see, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye!